Hey, good morning. It's Sean Wynot here, and I want to talk to you a bit more in depth. And I'm going to actually take you into my account here for ManyChat and explain to you what I set up yesterday playing with this platform and programming our messenger bot on our Facebook page. And then I started thinking about this and I said, you know what? I can start to see the huge potential for your small business to leverage a tool like this. The power of what it can do to initially segment and guide people down the communication path when they initially message you is phenomenal. So let's jump right into this. There's a ton of other features with ManyChat, with landing pages and broadcasting. But one of the things that's extremely important is that when somebody comes to your Facebook page and they actually click message you, and this is what happens. So with this, what's going to happen with ours is if anybody goes and clicks message and they click get started, they're initially going to get this welcome message that's going to come out from the bot. And here's the exact script of what I said. So it's merging in information from that person's profile. So, hello, Joe. It's Sean Bot, the exceptionally handsome messenger bot for Blue Cow Marketing. So throughout this conversation sequence, one of the things that I wanted to put in there is I wanted to create a personality behind this Sean Bot. And he has a little twisted sense of humor as it goes through. So just stick with this. So he says that initially, and then it says, first, are you an existing client of ours? Choose an option below, and there's going to be two buttons that they can choose from. So yes, I'm a client, or no, I'm not. And if they chose yes, I'm a client, the reason for that is I want to then just expedite it and then get them to ask the question because I don't want to segment existing clients. I know who they are. They're probably just messaging me because they want to ask a question. So it will then say, okay, Joe, I'm new here to the team as our bot. So I don't know all of our clients yet. Okay, so kind of put some humor there because he had to ask that question. Okay, so then it waits and it says, what can we help you with? And then it's free keyboard input. So then the person can reply back and ask anything they want. The bot will then reply with, okay, I'll pass this on to Sean. Thanks for reaching out, Joe. Thanks, SeanBot, or take care, SeanBot, as it says. At that point, as soon as they've messaged that, my messenger will ding and I will be brought into the conversation and notified. I don't need to be notified through the initial conversation. The bot will take care of that, okay? So that's for existing clients. Now, let's go back a step here. And let's say, what if they chose that they're not a client? This is where the power really comes in. So if they said, no, I'm not a client, it says, okay, thanks for letting me know. And let's just see here. I just got to make an edit here as we're going through this. So I'm going to go through this one here. So thanks for letting me know. I'm new here as a bot, same type of script here. And I'm still trying to learn who is who. Can you let me know more about who you are? And then it's starting to segment here. Are you a business owner? Are you starting a business? Or are you neither? Because there could be people who are just communicating you for any other reason. So let's go down this first path here. If they chose, I'm just going to republish that so that link goes in there. So if they chose that they are a business owner, what's going to happen here is they're going to come up here to they chose a business. But also, if they chose that they're a business owner, I'm tagging them within ManyChat that they are a business owner because I may want to communicate to just business owners in the future. So the bot's going to say, that's excellent, Joe, that you own your own business. May I ask you your business name? So we're starting to build this conversation, and Joe can reply back with ABC Company or whatever it is. That's then going to get stored within the database here so that then we can reference that later on. And then it's going to say, how long have you been in business? And it would be more than 10 years, 5 to 10 years, or 1 to 5 years. So if they choose more than 10 years, basically the path from this point forward is almost the exact same script. About 90% of it is the same, except for the initial communication that the bot tells or replies with as soon as they click this button. So if they chose with more than 10 years, the bot's going to say, wow, you're a business pro. I sure could use, I'm sure I could learn a few things from you, eh, Sean or Jim or Joe, whoever the name is. And then it's going to say, why don't you tell me what I could help you with in your business? Because you're obviously messaging us for a reason. And now, again, that free keyboard input, this is where they can just say what they want. And now it's notifying me. The bot is now going to hand it off to me and kind of just sign off. So he says, okay, no problem. What I'm going to do is actually notify the real Sean, because we've made it known that this is a bot in the beginning, my boss, to hop into the conversation and continue it with you. And he's pretty busy at times, so he may not be immediate. But what I know is that when I'm programmed improperly, he's pretty quick to push my buttons. So it's been nice initially chatting with you sincerely and electronically, SeanBot. Okay, so that's what we want to put in there. Now, just to quickly look at the other ones, the only difference is the beginning, so 5 to 10 years. Approaching a decade in the old biz age, Jim, well, you must be doing something right. Otherwise, name of business, being merged in there because he's already told us that, would not be here. So what can we help you with? And then the same type of handoff. And 1 to 5 years, you're fairly new at this business, eh, Jim? That is really, or I'll put a cause, edit that. 1 to 5 years, not a comma, period. That's really where the bread and butter of our marketing window for new clients is. Bread and butter. Now I'm hungry, which is weird because I'm a bot. Okay, so pulling in some of that humor again. And with this, it doesn't always have to be strict. You can have some fun with it and kind of catch people off guard with things like that. So what are you needing help with today? And again, the same type of handoff. So I'm just going to publish that change that I made in there. So that's if they own a business. Now, what if they said that they are starting a business? Well, then the bot's going to say, well, starting a business, Jim, that's pretty exciting. When my boss was programming me, I heard him talking about how he remembered starting his business at the age of 17. Boy, have the times changed. No bots back then. So the idea behind that was, again, humanize the bot a little bit, throw some humor in there, but also set the stone that it's validating who we are, that I've been in business since I was 17. Okay, but the bot's putting this through in conversation. So what might you be interested in? So there's 3 options here. We've got marketing better, talk to someone, or ask a question. All right. So if they chose marketing better, what it's going to say is the one thing that we can never know too much about is how to market our business better. What is it about marketing that you want to learn more about? And again, the free keyboard input, then it hands it off to me. Okay, that's a great topic. What I'm going to do is hand it over to someone who knows more about this than I, as I'm a bot. And have our founder and CEO, Sean Wynot, reply to you directly. It's been nice chatting with you initially. Sincerely, electronically, SeanBot. And then a follow-up little question 3 minutes or 3 seconds later. Oh yeah, he may be busy and not able to reply right away, but don't worry, he will. Okay, so that's just thrown in there at the end. Now, if they want to talk to someone, he says, you want to talk to someone other than this handsome bot on Facebook Messenger? Don't worry, my feelings aren't hurt. What is it you want to speak to him about? And then there's obviously the input. Okay, superb. I'm certainly going to help you with that. Or I can certainly help you with that. I'll get our founder and CEO to contact you directly. What's your email address? And then they put the email address. This is being stored on file. And then at the end, okay, I'll have him touch base with you. Enjoy your day. All right, so that's that conversation. And then with ask a question, did you hear about the guy who asked the bot a question? 5 seconds passed. Neither did I. No one has really had any good jokes about us bots. Again, putting some humor in there. Sorry, it's lonely in this bot sometimes, but what is your question so that we can help you out? And then it hands it over, gets the email, and everything else goes straight through. So that's what we've put into place here. And I think there's one more. If they chose neither, let's just find that. I think it's this one here. Okay, so you're not a business owner. Maybe you're wanting to just contact us about something off the topic. What is it you like to discuss? And then it's going to pass it over, get the email address and everything that's in there. So we've covered all bases. So if you can see this in your business, how you can leverage this initially. It's the same thing when you used to call through a phone line, and a lot of businesses still have this, press 1 for this, press 2 for that, and so forth. One of the key pieces with this is that you can almost deliver some other resources that are in there. So as people are going through, if you've got a great business, maybe you got a video. So if they said that they're not a client and they're starting a business, I could put in here a link to a video that I might create just for this to reach out to them. And all the stuff doesn't have to be text-based. You can put audio files in here, you can put videos, you can put links to downloads. This is really a great platform, and this is a platform that gives huge potential to you in your business today. And it blows my mind. Like, I mean, I heard about chatbots for a while, and I didn't really go in and dive into what it could actually do. But when I went in yesterday and I started to build this out, my mind just became like ignited with passion, because pretty much every business that I work with, everybody that I'm talking to, I'm telling them, you need to leverage this technology. Now, if you don't want to go through learning how to do this, that's fine. By all means, this is something that I can help you with, and I'm working on a package here to put together to allow businesses to hire us to build this bot and strategize for their business. So keep that in mind. If you're interested, message me. I'll keep you in the loop. It's probably going to come out next week. I'm working on it right now. So thank you very much for watching this and learning more about what bots can do for your business.